The report, which was presented by Mwine Mpaka, indicates that 28 candidates were confirmed, although 16 had queries on their candidature. Those vetted, 6 were from NRM, 4 from opposition parties that include JEMA, UPC, FDC and DP. 18 candidates were independents.
The committee further duly verified the nomination forms of the aspirants to ascertain whether the aspirants have the qualifications rendered to be elected members of Parliament as per the requirement of Article 50 of the East African Treaty and Article 80 of the Constitution. The Clerk to Parliament, in compliance with Rule 10 of Appendix B, forwarded 28 nomination forms to the Verification Committee for consideration. In exercise of its mandate, the committee scrutinized all the nomination forms of the aspirants and physically interacted with the 27 aspirants who answered to the invitation. Only one did not appear. The committee observed that a number of aspirants had issues with the arrangement of their names on their national identity cards, academic documents, and nomination papers tendered. Some had additional names or additional letters on their names.
According to Mwine Mpaka, the emphasis was put on academic documents, finding out whether the candidates are registered voters, Ugandan citizens, among others. However, some candidates presented documents like national IDs and academic documents that had mismatching names.
Initially, the committee was concerned with the compliance of Section 36 of the Registration of Persons Act, which provides that any person being over the age of 18 years who wishes to change his or her name shall cause to be published in the Gazette a notice in the prescribed form of his or her intention to do so. The common holding is that writing of the same name in a different order cannot affect one's qualifications. More evidence must be adduced to the satisfaction of court that that person who sat and obtained certain qualifications was not the same person who was nominated for election. That the following aspirants satisfied all the requirements of Article 50 of the Treaty and Article 80 of the Constitution and Rules 4 and 5 of Appendix B.
Deputy Speaker Thomas Tayebwa warned the successful EALA candidates known to pin their campaign posters on parliamentary buildings and its fence. Tayebwa directed the Clerk to Parliament to gazette the successful candidates to enable campaigns in preparation of elections on September 29.
The nominees as presented by the committee be approved by this House as candidates for election, the 5th Assembly of the East African Legislative Assembly. Those in favor say aye, and to the contrary, no. Aye. The ayes have it. Will be voted on. They will campaign and be voted on 29th. That is Thursday next week of September 2022, in line with Rule 13 of the rules of electing the members of EALA. So I urge all of you, there will be no field activity, no any other activity, because this is an activity we have once in 5 years. Yes, sir?